Day 3 for Army Recognition editorial team at the Expo Korea 2018, the International Defense Exhibition in Seoul, South Korea. This is an international defense exhibition. Today we will focus to the presence of the foreign company who present latest innovation and technology of defense industry and military equipment. There is a large presence of international companies from different countries as Sweden, UK, United States, France, Pakistan and more. German company Dynamit Nobel Defense presents its full range of anti-tank portable self-propelled anti-tank grenade launcher. The Panzer Force is already in service with the South Korean armed forces, but the company expected to present the latest generation of new anti-tank weapon system, the new HGW1110. This new weapon system has the same capacity, but is more lighter, and also the size has been reduced.
We're here demonstrating the BvS10. Why are we here? We're really prospecting throughout Asia, and we think that DX Korea is a good position in order to demonstrate our vehicle. When you look at BvS10, it doesn't look like any other kind of military vehicle that you see, and therefore we always find that seeing is believing. You can tell people what a vehicle does, but because the capabilities of BvS10 are so vast, it's always good to be able to demonstrate what those features actually are. People, when we speak about terrain, we think about going on land across country, and we mustn't forget that this vehicle is amphibious as well. We can deep water launch it from landing craft or ship. We can undersling it from helicopters, either in a complete configuration or in two halves. So we have extended capability in terms of what we can do in delivering the platform on the ground. In terms of its terrain, it is vast. So we can do everything from marsh to sand to snow and mountainous terrain. And we only just have to look about where it's been in operations over the years to see how robust the vehicle capability is. Many people look at this vehicle, and quite rightly so, think that it's a car with a trailer. And therefore, if that was the case, you would lose some capability because you're just dragging a dead load. But actually with BvS10, it's the ultimate in four-wheel drive. You have a four-wheel, or a four-tracked in this case, capability. So all four tracks are being driven in order to give you maximum traction on the ground and therefore being able to cross any kind of terrain. When we look at the configuration here, this is a troop carrying vehicle. Generally we can have 4 in the front and we can have 8 in the rear. That is dependent on the requirements of each individual customer. But of course, we try to keep the front car generic, i.e. the same, so that all of the fleet of vehicles within a customer's orbit kind of have the same features. And the rear car is the multi-role section. The multi-role section allows the vehicle to be changed very quickly from individual roles with a system called the C-Rail. But we also have the ability to split the cars in around about 20 minutes and add another module. So there are quicker ways of doing that. And of course the rear module can be anything from a mortar variant to a logistics carrier, to an ambulance, to a refueling Bowser, really anything that you want it to be. My message here is not really pointing at Korea, and it's really, as I said at the start, prospecting for Asia. We have an installed base, and we would just like to show what the next generation can deliver in terms of capability.
As a company in this business, it's very important to be all over where the customers are and when they need us, where they need us. For example, in Korea, it's very interesting in our products, 84 with a disposable weapon and also the new Carl-Gustaf weapon. Yeah, the main product we will show is this Carl-Gustaf M4, the latest version of Carl-Gustaf. It's the 4th generation, 7 kilos. And very interesting since it's half of the weight from the beginning. The first one was roughly 14 kilos and now it's less than 7 kilos. And including with this reloadable weapon, you can use all of this type of ammunition, different anti-armor ammunition, anti-structure, anti-personnel and support training ammunition. The latest version, M4, it was a big release 2 weeks ago in Australia. So they bought a couple of this one.
We Daeji, established it in 1975. We have the more than 44 years history. So at this exhibition, we are displaying armored personnel carrier and anti-riot vehicle and the several kind of the special purpose equipment. This is our very conceptual vehicle. This is drone defense system. What's mean the drone defense system? So we equipped to detect enemy drone. So this vehicle has the RF sensor to detect the enemy drone, and we have a jamming device. Jamming device can immobilize the enemy drone, and we'll send the drone to capture the enemy drone. This is very conceptual and innovative product. This vehicle's model name is Promoter. So this is for this name is armored personnel carrier. So we have the very advantageous features for this vehicle. We have the independent suspension system and the central tire inflation system. Also, we have a great ballistic protection level. So up to standard level 3, we can protect from the attack by this vehicle. We developed this vehicle and we have an advantage. We are using the well-proven chassis from Ford. So we are using Ford chassis and then utilizing our assembly technology. We designed this vehicle and we have a big order from the overseas country. This is our new baby, but we have already received order from the overseas country. But this time we wanted to introduce our new vehicle. This is the kind of anti-riot vehicle. We call this water cannon truck. So you may know this vehicle, we are the world market leader. Every year we have been exporting more than 100 vehicles to the overseas country. We have a very good feature. You may see this vehicle has the 2 water cannon to scatter rioter. And also we combined water cannon and auto barricading. So when there is the rioter, the government official can send this vehicle and block the road by auto barricading, and they can use the water cannon without any fatal blow. This is a very good advantage.
KIA is a manufacturer of passenger and military vehicles since 1976. This KOTV is called Armored Reconnaissance Vehicle, which debuted in Eurosatory in 2016. Originally, turret system could be turned 270 degrees, but this is one that we recently modified so it can be turned 360 degrees with machine gun equipped. This vehicle built upon its robust designed with practicality, mobility, survivability, and developed it by the modularization of its basic chassis, devastating into the various derivative models such as armored personal carrier, command vehicle, non-armored version which multi-purpose with standard and long wheelbase along with weapon mounted. This vehicle is now operating and has been operating in Korean Army, and the bulletproof panel also is standard level 1, and it is detachable. An 8-speed automatic transmission and run flat tire is an optional. This is the PIP version of KM450 cargo truck, which is our best-selling medium-sized multi-purpose troop carrier, and the quality is fully acknowledged from the domestically and worldwidely. We've been producing almost 15 years from now. This KM450 has added new shape of front protector, more aggressive looking FRP hardtop and instrument cluster with the center fascia. This vehicle can carry 12 fully armed soldiers with any kinds of road condition, and it can be also modified as an ambulance and shotgun. We call this vehicle futuristic 6x6 medium tactical vehicle troop carrier, which you are looking at. This is a concept car with non-armored version, but the cabin can be chosen for armored or non-armored. We are still developing for the customer's needs, and you can equip the weapons such as turret. We newly renovated a commercial off-road 4x4 Mohave with a military purpose utility vehicle based on the long cumulative technology and infrastructure for commercial and military vehicle. Recently, we supplied to Korean Army with communication system is equipped. We keep the comfortable as commercial vehicle, but it can be driven as a military purpose.